Alright guys, Ollo-vision episode 8? I forgot what episode of Ollo-vision I'm on. But yeah, episode 8, another installment of Ollo-vision. This one's gonna be more just a rambling. Sorry, I'm sure I just got out of work and I didn't want to stay in my work's complex, so this is more just gonna be about a rant rather than goings on tonight. So to begin off, I can't even talk right now, like really. To start off the rant, like there's not a lot of rock artists anymore. There's pop artists, but there's no rock artists. The only ones that are, doing their best to keep rock alive is, Avenged Sevenfold, Green Day, Black Veil Brides, New Found Glory, McFly in the UK, Busted, who is going UK and US. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of rock artists anymore. A lot of the music these days is, synthesizers, MIDIs, and a bunch of other stuff. I mean, I just wish there would be more people doing rock stuff rather than pop or, something that's not mainstream, for lack of a better word. There's always people, there's always another rapper, there's always another hip-hop artist, there's always another pop rock artist, but there's no actual rock and roll artist. Like, there are not a lot of artists these days that actually do, headbangs, mosh pits. The only time you see those kind of shows is when you go to Ozfest, certain shows at Warped Tour, Knotfest, that's another one. And yeah, I mean, you don't see a lot of, rockers that are doing headbanging or, those kind of things anymore, because I mean, rock, I feel, is on the verge of dying, and there's only a select few of people that actually do appreciate rock music, that appreciate a good rock song that makes you want to, just headbang, bop your head really good, just something that kind of takes you back to when you first heard American Idiot by Green Day, or when you first heard, Ocean Avenue by Yellowcard. Songs like those, like that, I consider to be, everyone's introduction into rock music in general. Because, not a lot of people these days, that car just screwed himself over. A lot of people these days, they hear rock and they think it's too loud. They think it's too, what's the word? They think it's too loud. They think it's too, noisy because of the cymbals. I want to say to those comments like that, like, why are you guys so close-minded? Rock is, rock's not it at all, I guess. I mean, in my opinion, as far back as I can think of, Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Steve Vai, Guns N' Roses, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, artists like them, you can say they were pioneers of, variations of rock that kind of branched out into like pop rock, alternative, punk rock, metal, and everything else. So, I mean, from one rocker to another, I guess, in the YouTube world, we gotta have more rock artists. We gotta get, we gotta put artists like Green Day, like New Found Glory, Black Veil Brides. We gotta put, so many people back in the spotlight, because they need to, because a lot of artists, they're slowly conforming to what, pop is now considering, or what a lot of people these days considering rock. I mean, like I did a rant in one of my other, I think it was in either my vlog day series or my daily vlog series, I did a rant in one of those two, where I talked about Kanye West and Sir Paul McCartney making a song together, or doing a few songs together, and it pissed me off big time to know that kids these days did not have a clue who Sir Paul McCartney was. And like, who doesn't know Sir Paul McCartney? Come on, he's one of the Beatles. If you don't know the Beatles, you have been living under a rock for way too long. So I mean, some of the tweets that I saw about that, collaboration was, oh, this kid, this Sir Paul McCartney guy is gonna give Kanye West or Kanye West gonna give Paul McCartney a career. Kanye West gonna do this, Kanye West gonna do that. I mean, if anything, in my opinion, Sir Paul McCartney gave Kanye West a career boost. Because, like I said, Sir Paul McCartney, he's a legend. He is one of the Beatles. You cannot say, you cannot put that the other way around. No, hell no. If you know music, you have to know who Sir Paul McCartney is. You have to know who Ringo Starr was. You have to know who the other, you have to know who the Beatles are. If you don't know who the Beatles are, at least not even listen to a few songs, you have been living under a rock for way too damn long. And that's what's gonna, that's what offends a lot of people musically. Is, at my work, I told some of the customers that I talked to, some of my regulars, I told them, there was an article a few months back, like what I just told you guys. Kanye West and Sir Paul McCartney did a song. People were blowing up Twitter saying, oh, Kanye West's gonna give, Paul McCartney a career, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hell no, it's the other way around. And they all agree, because Sir Paul McCartney is indeed a legend. I mean, come on, he even got knighted by the Queen of England. So, I mean, and that's why people often refer to him as Sir Paul McCartney instead of just regular Paul McCartney. That's because now he got that added to his title. So, I mean, it's just things like that kind of, people don't do their research first. Like, oh, just because it's a new name, they assume it's a new artist or that's someone who hasn't made music for a while. It wouldn't hurt to do some research on, a certain musical artist, whether it's an old drummer from an older group or an older drummer from a new group. People have to do their research. I suddenly went from rock and roll not having enough artists to now Paul McCartney and Kanye West again. But I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm just going to be practically repeating myself at this point. But yeah, we need to have more rock artists. We need to have more people to bring back rock and roll. We need more headbangers. We need more mosh pits. We need everything to come back. We need rock and roll to have a rebirth. Rock and roll needs to have a good rebirth. They need to have that rebirth where it's like the Big Bang kind of thing, where just pow right in your face, and you see just rock and roll just exploding back onto the mainstream radio. You see rock and roll just in the headlines. So I mean, we gotta bring rock and roll back. I mean, a lot of my friends, they used to be rockers, now they got converted to listening to all this pop stuff. I'm like, come on, dude, you used to be a heavy metal rocker. You used to throw up the horns and headbang till your neck hurts. And now he doesn't do that. I'm like, come on, dude. Stick to your roots, man. Stick to your roots in music. That's enough. And there's gonna be another rant about, musicians and, people playing guitars and stuff these days. So I'm not even gonna get into that until another video on Ollo-vision or on Vlog Day. So I will leave this video as is. I'm at the gym right now, by the way, so I'm about to get my workout going. So yeah, next week, the next episode of Ollo-vision will be another rant, but it will be more towards, guitar players and musicians in general, and things like that. I'm still working out the details, but that's what's going to be the next episode of Ollo-vision, most likely, depending on what else happens. So I'll see you guys at the next video. This was all shot in one take, by the way, so we shall see what happens next. See you guys in the next one. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, watch my other videos on vlog day and on the daily vlog. I think, if I remember, no, never mind, I cannot, do these right here because I do edit. I mean, no, I could add annotations to the videos. I'll add annotations, so I'll put vlog day on this hand, somewhere here, in this area, and then I'll put the daily vlog, if you guys want to watch that one, I'll put it up here as an option, somewhere around here. So yeah, vlog day, daily vlog, I'll put those playlists in here somewhere and we'll see where they go. So I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, let me know what you guys want me to rant about next.